Hello everyone, Elvian here. We are back with volume 87 of One Piece. Big Mom's attacking. We got a big, climax. Well, we're reaching the climax of the whole Cake Island arc this volume. Uh, and Big Mom, she's finally making her move against Straw Hats here. She's still in like a weird state where she's like not fully in charge in like her right mind. Um, like the shock of everything that's happened is like settling with her. So now she just has a one of her hunger pains or whatever. With for wedding cake since she didn't get to eat the wedding cake. Uh, and she's still pretty very powerful in that form, you know. But right now, at least, she hasn't accomplished much. Um, although I imagine, um, she'll be well. Okay, Oda has done a good job portraying her as like this powerful force nature, thing. It's like she tanks like a very strong attack from Nami in this volume. That was cool. Although she just hasn't am I wrong? She hasn't defeated anyone like good. Well, no. She defeats the Germa guy, Sanji's dad, right? Yeah. Although that was mostly the Zeus, right? I mean, that's kind of like her power, sort of, kind of. Zeus has her soul, sort of, right? Right. Uh, I mean that was a good source of or showcase of strength, but I mean other than that, we haven't got we done a good job of avoiding her, because like the whole plan isn't to take down Big Mom. Plan was to get the poneglyph, save Sanji, and then get out of there. The plan was to take down Kaido. Not the whole other emperor. Uh, so you have to have your priorities straight. And now we're doing like this whole, oh, what if instead of like escaping or whatever, would maybe we can bake her a cake? you know, like get her out of the hunger pains or cravings, and just bake her a cake, and we have pudding. What was the name of the Lola's sister? Um, it was Chauffron something like that. And and now Sanji. I am honestly kind of surprised. We have this whole pirate crew, one of the emperors, you know, the crew of an emperor, the four emperors, and it's based around cooking, Like they're very powerful, but they also have like there's so many cooks because Big Mom, she likes food. It's all food themed. But they have one guy who can make wedding cakes. One guy for wedding cakes, and now it's like, oh well, if we can get the chocolate girl, and then like the a paste other girl makes cakes, and then the Sanji, the three of them, they can make a wedding cake. It's like, okay, did we not have? Did you guys not have more than one guy? It's kind of odd. Um, and they kind of had them in a bind because that one guy got knocked out or during all the commotion. Oh, also the fucking castle just got knocked over. Uh, look at that. Whoa. Yeah, that's some massive damage. Well, it would have been massive damage, but the guy turned things into a cake. But oh yeah, that only happened because of the Tamate box. Without the Tamate box, the box that um uh the Neptune and stuff they gave they did treasure to Big Mom, but the Tamate box was in there. That's kind of it's crazy. Everything's crazy is happening. Um, yeah, we got the temporary alliance with Beige and Beige, Caesar, and Germa. Then now we've kind of left them. Um, God, Caesar's always in a weird spot. I wonder what we're going to see from him now. Now that he's I guess free, sort of. Yeah. My Big Mom has this crazy attack. Goku's sovereignty. Like, what the hell is that? Um. Yeah, she's using the giant. She's like a giant. Olbaf giant. I love Nami. Um. I guess feeding the Zeus all those lightning clouds. Like, will you be my servant? That's cool. That's so cool. And then it led to uh this big attack. So cool, Nami. I love that Nami got that big moment. Uh, it's Breeze Temp. Wow. But even that, didn't stop Mama. Um, but it looked cool. Sure. It looked. So I wonder what's really it's kind of splitting up here. It's like Sanji is going with putting. It's kind of crazy how getting Sanji away from Pudding was, and then Sanji's like going off on his own with two of the Big Mom pirates. Uh, Even though that was kind of the goal was to get them away from the Big Mom pirates. But yeah, they're gonna try to stop Big Mom through the cake strategy, but he's separate now from the crew that was saving him. And then at the end of the volume, Luffy goes into the mirror dimension to fight Katakuri. So we're kind of stretched thin a bit. Straw Hats. We managed to use the force or whatever. Oh wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. Nami. They're so great. And they're kitties. Oh my god. Very, very nice artwork there. Oh, Pedro kills himself again. That was sad. Uh, yeah, it's Luffy's fighting Katakuri. How is his Mochi fucking powers that strong? That's crazy. 1 billion berry bounty is crazy too. Though, uh, pretty sick. Oh, and the guy that Pedro kamikazed himself for. Still alive. What the hell? That's no good. Oh yeah, Chiffon uh, uh is Lola's sister. Right, yeah, he's Luffy's kind of trying to battle um Katakuri in the mirror dimension. They kind of have a clash. The volume ends, but it's like he's is in a bind. I know he doesn't get another gear until Wano. So how are you gonna beat this Katakuri guy, Luffy? How are you gonna do it? Um, you know, I just wonder what's our game plan. But our options are just limited because we don't have the full Straw Hat crew here. Zoro is away, Robin's away, Frankie's away. Um, Usopp, how could we go without Usopp? uh, Chopper was in a bind too because he was like turning into the sweet by that guy. That was interesting. Um, yeah. Oh, I guess I should. There's a kind of a part in the middle or in the beginning that I kind of went past. um, how like Sanji, he saved Germa. I was like, and then I say his dad, but biological dad or whatever. Um, like, why did you save us? And he says, because my father would be sad. Zeph, his real father, his real father. Um, because he'd be sad. Um, because the bonds of family or whatever. It was a good moment for Sanji. Um, so what's up? How's the other Vince Smoke guys? Like Niji, Ichiji, Yonji, and Reiju. After the whole toppling of this castle, what's their status? I wonder. Um, Interesting. Oh well, maybe I find out. Maybe I missed. Maybe I missed that. There's a lot of stuff going on. Um, Pudding is being more and more Sundere. It's a lot less Sundere though, more like split personality. Um, so that'll be an interesting thing to watch out for. Um, I feel like each arc has the female character of the arc that has like a character that goes through a character arc. You get Vivi for Alabasta, Rebecca for Dressrosa, um, Shirahoshi for Fishman Island. If I feels like Pudding is the female character that are you could also make a good argument for Reiju. So maybe that just having maybe that's a bit of a simplification just on my part. Um, like I don't know, saying Perona for um Real Bark seems a bit inflating for her role in the arc, but oh well. I think that's it for what I want to say. Um, Interesting stuff. Although again, I do feel like these One Piece arcs um get a lot less interesting closer to the end of the. I don't know. Um, you have to admit when we were getting the big reveals at the start of like Zoe and the arc. That was hype. Then the fights, they're cool. But yeah, like right, those lore drops. That I live for. Um, but yeah, still good. And well, I'll see you guys next time on One Piece. Have a good one.